stunning candle there, right at support. You can see the support level. Piercing line, we still have to negotiate this little rising trend line here. So I would say another week would give us a good indication. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel for another trading day, and today we can look at cryptocurrencies and beautiful weekly candles last week. Seems like the bulls are really getting ready to push this through all-time highs, especially when we look at Bitcoin and look at this beautiful white candle on the weekly chart. So today I'm going to focus on the weekly charts because we got now the whole week last week behind us. So Bitcoin definitely bouncing strongly on the weekly charts. We might see retests on the halfway mark here, which could still bring us back down to 104. So it's not the end of the world, but that might happen during the week. You know the sweet spots. The market loves to find those sweet spots. Doesn't mean it will, right? So looking great. The bulls definitely making ready to push this up the page. Ethereum, stunning candle there, right at support. You can see the support level. Piercing line, we still have to negotiate this little rising trend line here. So I would say another week would give us a good indication, but definitely a strong bounce off support. We can also expect to see, let's say expect, but there's the possibility of coming down to $2,300 just to retest that 50% levels. Solana, lovely candle. Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely. Beautiful bullish engulfing on a weekly candle. And that's beautiful. That's what we're after. A little bit sideways on Monday, but not much that we can see in that yet on a Monday. It only starts to get real direction by the end of the week. But the halfway mark here, 140 possible. As long as we can stay above that 150 is the magic level. You've seen the 150 level being resistance and support plenty of times. So we need a solid close. Now that close there was 150.75. So it did close above it, not convincingly, but it closed above it. I need this flag pattern. We'll talk about daily charts next from tomorrow onwards. But now Solana, I would love to see a weekly close pushing up there. We might see the retracement to the 140, but I can't say it will do. XRP weekly charts, stunning candle. I hear a lot of noise regarding the court cases that both parties will now withdraw their appeals, and that would end the whole court case. So that would just take that whole unsure scenario out of the market, and then hopefully we can see some nice moves on XRP. But bullish engulfing off support. This is a big support level. I said to you last week also, every time it gets down to below the $2 levels, it gets bought up, and that's exactly what happened. Beautiful stuff, stunning candle. We could see a retracement back to the 208, 207 levels, but I would love this to break through that falling trend line now. I think if I even connect, no, that's not going to happen, but we'll start to look at the daily charts from tomorrow. Before we continue, thank you for today's sponsor, Inkasu. Do you struggle with customer queries that takes up all your time? Contact Inkasu to help transform your website customer focus with an integrated AI staff member. For more info, check out the link in the description. XLM, not that great. I'm a little bit disappointed in XLM. I was hoping for a bigger candle, finding resistance at that support level there. So we're going to need, XLM will need to do some work this week. So let's hope it's just lagging a bit and might push through. It will follow XRP most likely, but we need a push. We need a push. Bitcoin Cash, absolutely lovely candle, being the star over the last how many weeks, 2-3 months, really outperforming the rest of the markets. Battling with the $500 levels, but a big white. We saw you remember this is on the daily charts, but I want to focus on the dailies today. But we had the daily charts to break the retest, and now a strong bounce on the weekly charts, which is very, very good for us. Could retrace to see the halfway mark. Don't get faked out of the market. A retest there of about 470, that's possible. So don't worry too much when it retests. It's a question of just the market finding structure and finding support levels. Then chain link, stunning candle again. Stunning candle off the support levels. There's a ton of support coming in on chain link here. I like this. 1, 2, 3. I need this to break on the fourth attempt. We might see the all-time, I'll say all-time highs, but that recent highs up there. You might see that in the next few months. So looking really strong, bulls preparing to run. Let's hope for the best there. Dogecoin, nice candle, but I would have loved to see it close above this lateral support level I've pointed out here. But nonetheless, not a bad candle. Not a bad candle, but not the best that we can see. But let's hope we can also expect a retracement back to the 15 cent level, 15, maybe just below 16 cents. So that's possible. But there's a lot of buying opportunities starting to come in. And then we've got Uniswap, stunning candle. Stunning candle, Uniswap. We have the strong candle here and being building, not being bullish there. And this was worrisome last week. And now off the support level, bouncing strong. Let's hope we can get another weekly close above there. But this is really times to start to look at buying into these things. I won't go crazy. I love dollar averaging with them. I just keep on buying small lots every time I start to see technical patterns coming together. And then we have Cardano. Disappointing, very disappointing. Nice strong support level, but couldn't bounce. Well, it bounced, but couldn't hold. So this one doesn't look that great for me at all. Litecoin, good candle. It is sort of off support levels. I've been ignoring Litecoin slightly for the last few weeks, but I can see, yes, resistance. This overshot it completely, and it's bouncing there. Nice strong bullish engulfing pattern. So we could revisit the halfway mark here at about $83 level. So let's hope we can, if we can get that, that's for me very nice buying opportunities. And a lot of the times I catch the absolute low on that week. And I'm not saying it will fly, but that's a nice feeling getting those lows. Then Polkadot, not great. Polkadot still battles. You can see the big support level, close strongly below. It's pushing. But we need Polkadot on a weekly chart to close well above there. And this one couldn't even test the level. It couldn't even get to the level. So this one, weakest of them all, definitely not the star of the week. Definitely not my pick for the week. But something I still keep my eyes on. But guys, trading isn't just about my insights. Please fill up all the comments below this video. You can support this channel by checking out all the links in the description. Thank you for joining me today on this trading journey. Remember that trading carries risk. Do not forget to trade responsibly. Never ever trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Can't wait to see my next video. Until then, trade.